Okay, so do you know this the slok? Are you able to hear my voice? Yes, no? Any? Yes, right? Okay, so yeah, please read this one. Manit, Kian, Henny, read this one up. Or you want a Hindi?
English.
Okay, let me read. English? Okay. Hmm. So this is where उद्भूत भीषण जलोदर पार पुंगा. That is we read it. Okay. Socham dashamupagasha chut jivitasha. I know the Sanskrit very well, so let me jivitasha त्वत्पाद पंकज रजो मृत दीप्त देहा मर्त्या भवन्ति मकरध्वज तुल्य रूपा. Okay, so now Manit, it's your turn.
उद्भूत भीषण जलोदर भारभोग्ना शोचान्तशा उपगताश्रुत जीविताशा त्वत्पादपङ्कजरजो मृततिक्तदेहा मृता भवन्ति मकरध्वज तुल्यरूपा.
Very good. Okay, so this says, we will be just going pretty quick one, right? Udbhut. Udbhut means it is now recently new come up there. Utpan hua hai. Bhishan, you know, that very dangerous one. Jalodar. Jalodar, it is one kind of the disease in a which one in the stomach, you know, that it will be start accumulating water. So this one is a very dangerous disease, right? Okay, and usually people are not like it. Many time people will eventually, if they will not do it, then people will die. So they says jalodar. So in a jal plus udar. Udar means your stomach, right? And jal means water. Bhar, you know that bhar means weight. Bhar, bhugna. Bhugna means because of the weight, whenever you lean down, right? So whenever you lift this, the weight, what do? You just lean it down. So in your stomach, there is a lots of water is been filled. And because of that one, because of its weight, you cannot just sit like a straight, but you lean it little bit. Okay, so that is. Then after Shochan Dasha. Okay. So Shochniya means where it's a very pity one. Okay, you can say, hey, oh wow, I really feel a pity. So that is kind of the Shochniya Dasha. Dasha means you know that right condition. Mm-hmm. Ugapata, Dasham Ugapata. Ugapata means uh, मिली हुई है, प्राप्त हुई है. Okay, Ugapata. Chut means to leave it. Jivitasha, Jivit plus Asha. You will see, right? This one is Asha. So Jivit plus Asha. So it's called Jivitasha. Jivit means to live. Right now we are all are living, right? So जो जीने की आशा होती है ना, means a hope of living. They already what they did, they live that the hope. It means that they think that now I'm definitely going to be die. Okay, and they become hopeless. So that is Tvat, we already know, right? How many times we already learned? We learned this word. Tvat, pad pankaj. Tvat means your. Pad pankaj means your feet. Rajo mrit. Rajo plus amrit. Okay, you will see this one. Amrit. You know that what do you mean by amrit? Amrit is the one kind of the medicines. If you drink that one up, you will not die. A means no, Mrit means die. So what if you take that one up and you will not getting die? It's called Amrit. So this is Raj. Raj means dirt. So जो आपके जो it means that कि जो भगवान के पाँव पे जो धूल भी लगी हुई है ना, if you take those one धूल मिट्टी and it will be work like an Amrit. Okay, and then after it, what it will be doing? Digta deha. How it will be doing? Okay, so this is martya. Martya means human, manushya. Mm-hmm. Bhavanti. Bhavanti means ho jata hai. Okay, bhavatu, bhavanti means yeah, it will be doing what? How they will be doing? Deha. It will be like a makar dhwaj. Tulya means like, Tulya means like, right? Rupa, Rupa, look alike, like and their shapes, body, and everything. It will be which how it will be look like Makar Dhwaj. Makar Dhwaj means a very handsome man. It's called a Kamadev. Okay, so in a world we can say okay. Anyway, Tirthankar is really beautiful, but it is it whenever you will see a Tirthankar, you love it, but you don't want that. Okay, I want to be them as my husband or I want to be them as my wife. Okay, you are not thinking like that, but in a Kamdev one, yes, you will think like that. Oh, he is really handsome one. Tirthankar is like an that they are so beautiful, but it's look like a kid. Whenever you will see them, you that means from internal you will feeling that wow, Kesi Sant Mudra hai, like you are looking a small baby. That's kind of the feeling comes in from your mind. So Makar Dhwaj. And Makar Dhwaj is means they are very handsome or beautiful. So ऐसी आपकी देह हो जाती है. Okay, it means that कि सारे रोग चले जाते हैं. All the disease will be disappear. किसके शरण में जाने से? आपके शरण में जाने से. What is the biggest disease? Life and death, right? So that's why it's जीविताशा, च्युत जीविताशा, जहाँ पे जीने की आशा ही छोड़ दी है, ऐसा ऐसे रोग भी ठीक हो जाते हैं. All right. Henny, I'll try to cover as many as sloks because we are 45, 46, 47, 48, and then after I will cover a Kal Chakra. So and after that one, if you're taking time, I'll definitely take a Kahoot. Okay. So we'll go. This is pretty fast. So any questions on 45? You understand it, correct? 45? Yes, Mani? So, okay, who is going to read this one? And their meaning. Kian?
Okay. A person who is weakened by terrible disease in a critical stage, having no hope of life, not only recovers from that state by rubbing the dust from your lotus-like feet, he also became as strong and handsome as a Kamdev.
Very good, Kian. Okay, so we'll go for the next one. So next one is this one. Okay, so let me read this one up there. आपाद कंठमुर शृंखल वेष्टितांग गाढ़ं ब्रह्म निगड कोटि दृष्ट चंका त्वन नाम मंत्र मनिषं मनुजा स्मरन्त Sadhya swayam vigata bandha paya pavanti. Okay, so have you heard about this, the story, right? When Acharya Mangtungji was tied in a which one? How, what is the story behind the Bhaktamar? Who can tell me? Yes, Henny, go ahead, tell me.
Uh, Maharaj was stuck in a jail that had 48 locks
Mm-hmm.
and
So,
was tied with a hard chain.
हाँ वो बेड़ियों में जकड़ लिए गए थे, right? And then after they put it at 48 locks and they put it behind, means they put it in a dungeon or in a jail, correct? So
Yes.
how we know that kind of the incidents was done from this one? So what they will say? Okay, so they says आपाद कंठ मरु श्रृंखल वेस्तितंगम. Okay, so apad, apad from pad. Pad means okay. A means from. Okay, from pad means a feet. Feet to where? Okay, from feet to kanthamaru. So this is your kant. So you know that have you seen all those the old picture one where you know that there if there is any kind of those a prisoner who are very strong. So what they do, they you know that they put there the chain all around it and they have a over in a neck as well, right? You might have seen there is a very heavy ring on a neck, and from that one they tied all those the chains to it. So they says from the feet to the cunt to the neck, maru. Okay, shankal. Shankal means chain. Shankla means you know that that is how we can say shankla means a sequence, a chain, right? In the continuations one. So shankal means chain. Okay, vesti tanga. Vesti means बांध दिया. Tang, tang means very strongly. इसलिए हम बोलते हैं, राइट? अगर हिंदी में भी पता है कि यार तंग, काफी तंगी चल रही, मीन्स आई हैव वेरी शॉर्ट ऑन ऑफ दोज थिंग्स, आई एम वेरी इन टाइट पोजिशन, सो दैट इज दिस इज वेस्टी तंग, सो दे टाइट हिम, उसको बांध दिया है very strongly. Okay, and then how it is, this is gadham. Gadham means guard. Guard means very, I will say very strongly manner one, very, I says guard means काफी मजबूती से. Guard Brahan. Okay, so Brihan. Brihan means Brihan Nigard. Brihan means loha, iron. Okay, Nigard. Nigard means again it's a janjir, or we can say it's a chain. And how many of those one? They says koti. Koti means we can say yeah, it is like in thousands, right? That is what. And what it will be doing? Nidrust Jangha. What do you mean by Jangha? You know that it's a thigh, because they are cycle out from so much, and our Muni Maharaj has, you know, that are we wearing any clothes? No, right? So when even they are trying to walking it, they says Nidgrust means it's shaving. You know that it's shave those the thigh, वो घिस रही है उससे, ऐसा छिल रही है. ओके, उससे उसकी थाई थाई छिल गई है. मगर क्या? त्वन मीन्स योर नाम मंत्र मनीषा. ओके, so नाम मंत्र means whenever if I'm chanting your नाम रूपी मंत्र को, animation, animation, we already learned this the word, right? Continuously. Animation means there is also whenever you are looking someone without with, how we can say, आपकी पलक झपकाए बगैर, right? Without you can जो आप झपक रहते हैं ना, उसके उसके बगैर आप कंटिन्यूसली देखते हो, उसको अनिश कहते हैं. कंटिन्यूअस अनिशम. ओके, mantram, mantram, anisham, continuously. Manuja. Manuja means manushya, human, right? And then after this is Manuja Smaranante. जो स्मरण करता है, जो रिसाइट करता है, जो रिमेम्बर करता है. Then Sadai. Sadai means immediately. Sadai Swayam, automatically. Vigat, we already come up there, right? We already learned this one. Vigat in another one before that one too. Vigat means mukt, free, bandh, bandh से free, भया भवंती, भय से भी फ्री हो जाता है. भवंती means हो जाता है. So if I'm putting up in a simple way, okay, if somebody is taking हे भगवान, अगर कोई आपका नाम रूपी मंत्र continuously ले रहा है, it means that they are remembering you continuously, then they will be immediately and automatically they will be free from any kind of those the bhai means what, how you can say bhai means any kind of those the fear and any kind of the bondage. Immediately they will getting free immediately. Okay, and where is the first one is from the toe to the head one, it is chained down, shackled in a chain down. Apad, from a means from, pad means you know that, right? Foot. Kantha, that is the neck. From feet to the neck. Okay, neck maru, because we are standing up there, right? Shrankhala means chain. So from जिसको पांव से लेके गले तक पूरी चेन से बांध दिया है, वैसी तंगा बांध दिया है. कैसे? गढ़म, काफी मजबूती से. ओके, एंड कैसी जंजीर है? सो बृहद निगाड, लोहे की है और रगड़ रही है. कितनी है? काफी सारी है. कोटी, निगड कोटी, you means in that the chains it is in a many, here we can say. And वो क्या कर रही है? निगस्त्रिश जंगा, वो अब थाइस को भी वो रब करके करके छिल रही है, ऐसा. Okay, so I am asking you this time, Henny, to read out this the meaning, and then we are going for the next one.
O Jinendra, a devote in prison tied up in chains from neck to toe, whose thighs have been bruised due the heavy chain, becomes free from all bondage and capacity by chanting your name. Implies that the soul captured in the body can be liberated through resolute belief.
Very good. So here one, what it's telling you, that means if we know Bhagwan's name, so Bhagwan का नाम जानने से मतलब क्या है? Here they are saying if we know ourselves, okay, and then we are be free from all kind of those the fear. If we're going back up here in the main one, Bhaya. Bhaya means any kind of all those the fear and any kind of बंध. So संसार रूपी बंध से और उसके डर से हम लोग सदैव स्वयं विगत भवंती, मुक्त हो जाते हैं. Okay, so this is we did it for 45, 46. Let me just share 47, 48 pretty quick. Okay, so let's we'll do. So this one is the 47. Okay, so and in this one They covered now all those one. Okay, how up to this one? What kind of those the fearsomes we have go through? They covers everything here. Okay, so from 40 seconds, 41 sloks to up to now, whatever any kind of those the bhai that talked, it's covered in only in these sloks. So let's will be read it out. Okay. मत्तद्विपेन्द्र मुगराज दवान लाही संग्राम वारिधि महोदर बंदनोत्थम तस्यासु नाशमुपयाति भयं भीयेव यस्तावकं स्तवमिमं मतिमान धीते. Okay, so Henny, please. Henny, can you recite it?
Mata
मत्ता द्विपेन्द्र मृग
Mata
द्विपेन्द्र मृग राज नलाही. Very good.
Sangram
वारिधि वा महोदर बंधनोत्तम तस्याशु न मुपयाति भयं भीयेव स्तवमिमं मतिमान धीते. Very good. Okay, so they says okay, yes, the one. So we'll be just reading right, because that's where how you can whenever you learn the Sanskrit you can start reading it. Okay, so whenever you read everything and then after you know what it want to tell you and then you can start reading it. Okay, yup, ya means jo, this one, right? Jo stava kan. Okay, jo tavak, tavak means your. तावकन स्तवम, स्तवम मीन्स आपकी जो आपके स्तवन को मीम, मीम मीन्स ऐसे ही. ओके, धीते पढ़ते हैं. कौन? मतिमान, जो मतिमान मीन्स जो बुद्धि वाले है. who are very clever one, who read your stavan like this way. Okay, then what would be happen? Then what would be happen? Then we can read it out. Okay, तो क्या होता है? मत्ताद. Okay, so we already know, right? मत, we already know. मत, मद में जो पागल, जो he is mad in a ignorance. Okay, in a ego. मत्ताद द्विपेंद्र. Okay, मत्ताद द्विपेंद्र means हाथी, elephant. So you already know, right? All those one from the 41 to this the 47 one, we talk about each kind of those the upsarg, correct? एक में पागल हाथी था. In a first one there was a mad elephant who come and he will just stop in front of you. So that is this is Matta Dvipendra. Mrigaraj. Mrig means deer. Raj means who is the king of that. The deer means sea, tiger, lion. So we know, right? In the second one we learn about those the lion. If the lion come in front of you, then davanal. We only learned about davanal kahan pe hota hai? In the sea, right? There is Agnivel. So davanal we learned. Ahi means snake, serp. So that's why in a Shantinath, you know that Ahipati, whenever we learn about the what we can say argya of Shantinath Bhagwan, we say Ahipati. Ahi means a serp, means a snake. जो सर्पों के भी राजा है. Okay, means Nagendra, who is also pujit by them. So that is why Ahi. Then Sangram. Sangram means that war zone. Varidhi means ocean. Mahodar, we already learned about this one recently in the 45 one, right? And this is where in your stomach that the water will become Bandha Uttham. Bandha Uttham. So इस इन ऐसी सारी चीजों से जिसको बांधा गया है, बंध उत्पन्न हुआ है. It is been raised. Okay. Then tasyashu. Tasya means uska, it there. Ashu. Ashu we already learned in a very front one, previous one. Immediately. Tatkal. Tashu nasham. Nasham. नाशम नाश को होता है. किसको? उपयाति. उपयाति नाश को प्राप्त होता है. कैसे? भयम पिएव. जैसे वो भय से डर के भाग गया हो. आपको समझ में आया? I think it's look like an very right. So last one there says okay. If you are if how many of you see that any small animal like what we can say a squirrel or something kind of that one, if you try to go near to it one and then they're scared and that immediately run away. Have you seen those things? Right? Try to whenever you try to catch it. So that is there says mupyati bhayam biyeva. वो मुपियाती वो डर के भाग जाते हैं. कौन कौन? तो ये सारे ऊपर जितने उपद्रव बताए ना, ऊपर जितनी सारी मुसीबतें बताई ना, वो सारी की सारी मुसीबतें और उनके बंध के भय जिनसे बंधे हुए हैं, वो सारे बंध टूट के और ये सारी चीजें उनसे दुम दबा के भाग जाती है. बस ऐसा बोला उसने. It means that who is a devotee of a Jinendra Bhagwan, on that one, that kind of those the upsarg will not come, or even though if it will become, but they cannot shake him, and all those the upsarg will immediately go away. डर के भाग जाते हैं. So that is the 47 one. Any word you couldn't understand? So in this one 47 one, it's from the 41 to however whatever we learn up to the 46 one, they covered everything into this one. Okay, so now Manit, you get a chance to read this one or not?
No.
Okay.
O Jinendra, the wise person who recites the hymns of your praise and believes in your virtues can have no fear in this world. He is always free from fear, from a mad elephant, fierce lion, poisonous snake, forest fires, tempestuous seas, fatal diseases, warfare, and bondage.
Very good. And now this one is the last slok. Okay. Stotram Sranj Tava Jinendra Gune Nibaddha Bhaktya Maya Ruchira Varna Vichitra Pushpam Dhatte Jane Iha Kantha Gata Majastram Tamamana Tungamavasha Samupeti Lakshmi. Right? Okay. So Kian, can you read this one out?
Sure. Stote Sajan Tava Jinendra Gune Na
Nibaddham
Nibaddam Bhaktye Maya
Ruchira
Vivada
Mate Maya Vividha Varna Vichitra
Varna
Pushpa
Vichitya Pushpa Dhato Jano yakant gant majasam tam mantung mavasha sumapeti lakshmi.
Okay, very good. So now in this one, they written down his name. That's why we know this stotra is written by whom? Manatung. So they says tam manatung tam. Tam means like, right? Usko manatung. जो मानतुंग है उसको. Okay, मानतुंग. Manatungam avasha. Avasha means vivash hoke. It means that ki now they says no, I have to give them. So that's why. Mavasha samupeti. Samupeti प्राप्त होता है. We learned this the word just the 2 strokes back. Samupeti Lakshmi. Lakshmi means यहाँ पे wealth. But कौन सी wealth प्राप्त होती है? मोक्ष रूपी. Okay, so that's how we know. Okay, this slok is written by Manatunga Acharya. So we'll be starting from the first one. Stotre. Stotre means stotra. Whatever we learned, this is a stotra or hymn. Stotre. Srajan means stotre sarjan. Sarjan means creation, right? जो स्तोत्र रूपी क्रिएशन किया गया उसको तव मीन्स योर. ओ जिनेन्द्र भगवान, आपके लिए जो मैंने स्तोत्र रूपी I created those entire stotra. Okay, and then how I did it up there. Okay, so this says guner nibaddham. Okay, so जो गुणों से निर्बद्ध हो गया है. Now it will be गुणेर, जिसको सारे गुण. Okay, निबद्धम सारे गुण रूपी से बांधा गया है. निबद्धम तो वो कैसे क्या बांधा गया है? सो दिस इज भक्त्या मया विविध वर्ण विचित्र पुष्पम. ओके, भक्त्या भक्ति पूर्वक विद डिवोशन. मया मया मीन्स बाय मी. विविध मीन्स you know that Maya, okay, there is a one word is missing. It's ruchir. Okay, here one in a Sanskrit one they says, okay, over there in a English one, this the ruchir that is missing. Bhaktya Maya ruchir. That's why whenever Kian one singing, I says ruchir, right? So that way, that word is missing here. Maya ruchir. Ruchir means ruchi se. By putting all my efforts and beautifully. Varna means color. Vichitra, different kinds of those ones. So like that says, okay, hey Jirendra Bhagwan, I wrote this the stotra for you by taking a different kinds of those the incidents or pushpa, and I'm making a one garland. You know that, or like a mala bana diya hai maine. Okay, and so जैसी मैंने माला बना दी ना, उसको क्या करना है? धत्ते जनो या इह कंठ गता मजस मजस्र. तत्त तत्त means धारण करना. So who is possessing this one? Where? Janoya. Jan means human, right? हम बोलते हैं ना जन, people. Who people possess this one? या means here. इह यहाँ पे. कंठ, कंठ you know, कंठ गताम. अपने कंठ रूपी, गताम मीन्स कंठ रूपी, कंठ में जो बसाता है. इट मीन्स दैट हु रिसाइट इट, जो याद करता है. एंड अवश्यम, तो वो उसको क्या हो जाता है? वो अवश्य ही समुपेति लक्ष्मी. वो मोक्ष रूपी लक्ष्मी को प्राप्त करता है. You got it right? You understand it? So that is why wherever they says, right? Tatta jano yah iha kantha gata majasram. And then samu, okay, mavasa samupeti lakshmi. So that is what they says. इसलिए मानतुंग आपको भी मोक्ष रूपी लक्ष्मी प्राप्त होगी क्योंकि आपने इसको कंठ में मीन्स यू हैव कीप इट इन योर माइंड यू सिंगिंग इट तो धारण किया है. So that is how they says. So this is a very very powerful and very devotional Bhaktamar ji. Okay, if you keep it, if you recite it, and if you're remembering it, you will see how the sharp you will be. Okay, your brain is work like very powerful because they says that is what it will be doing. And not only that one, but you also accumulated a huge wealth. Okay, do you know, right? Wealth is not just the money, but wealth is with the peacefulness where you can live happily. Correct? And ultimately, you are getting a moksha rupi samupeti lakshmi. आपको samupeti means प्राप्त होती है. You will receiving it. मोक्ष रूपी लक्ष्मी को आप प्राप्त करोगे. Any word you couldn't understand? Manit, Kian, Henny. Everything is good? Then I will ask. Okay, Ditte. What do you mean by Ditte? Ditte means जो धारण करता है, who is possessing it. Okay, so let's everyone just read these things. Okay, I want all three because this one is just the last slok. So 1, 2, 3, start. Kian, Manit, and Hanit, all three will read this one together.
O Chandra, Buddhi devotion, made garland with praise your virtues. Read Bhaktamar's disease, the goddess of prosperity, Lakshmi. Only with no but prosperity of liberation. Lakhani should not only shower him with worldly wealth, but eventually be attains the wealth of liberation.
Very good. Okay, so this is the end of Bhaktamar by Acharya Sri Manatungaji. And next week we will have an exam. Okay, so in that one, initially, if you want, I can just go very quick on all 40 sloks, but you already know it, right? We covered everything majorly. Okay, and then there is an exams over there. You will be asked to recite some of those sloks, and if you know it, some of those the meanings as well. Okay, but it's pretty easy, very easy, very easy. You don't need to too much worried about it. And let's what we'll be doing it. We will have a Kal Chakra pretty fast because that is I want to teach you for a longer time, but I didn't get a chance, and this is very beautiful. Let me open it so at least you know it. I am. Let me share my screen. Screen. Share. Okay. So, Kal Chakra means time cycle. Okay. Wow, this is made very beautifully, right? So what is the time cycle? Who can tell me what is the time cycle? Unmute yourself. Kyan, Mani, Hani, you already
Like
know,
like the time, like cycle of the time.
like morning, afternoon, okay, evening, night, days, month, year, correct? So that is the time cycle. Okay, so how this the times is been passing through, how it is been circling around, it will be again send you back to where you come from. Okay, and why we want to know this one? Because it will teach us, okay, if we do not use our time wisely, because time is a very precious essence, very precious one. You can buy anything in this the world, but you cannot buy time. Okay, that is impossible. Who can buy time? Can you tell me? Are you able to buy a time? Yes, no? So let's will go, right? No, nobody can buy time. So let's will, okay. So this one is that this says the time is infinite and it has no beginning and it will be never going to be end. Okay, because it is a like a countless every day. That means before we born, there are the thousands and thousands and millions of years past, right? After even we died, there are millions and millions years going to be past. It time never going to be stop it. So that's why they say it's infinite, without any beginning or end. But we can divide this time to make it in an cycle, so at least we know what is this the time. So how we can divide this the time? Same way, right? However we divide the time, we can say whenever the sun rises, we can say it's a morning. Whenever it's just reached to the our head one, we can say it's noon. Where it's about sun is about to setting down, we tell them it's an evening. When the sun sets, okay, we call them it's a night until the next morning it will come. So however we make this the cycle and it repeat every day same way. So same way, that is a very small cycle. Okay, but then there is a big cycle. Is which one? Big cycle is a seasonal one, right? We going through the monsoon, winter, spring, summer, again monsoon, and again summer, then fall, and then winter. These cycles repeat itself, and then if we make it, this one is a bigger one, a year, centuries. Okay, and if we're going back and more bigger one, then we can make it this the Kal Chakra. So right now we are in a Utsarpini Kal. Which one? Utsarpini. Utsarpini, right? So what do you mean by Utsarpini? Utsarpini means everything is going to be decreasing. Nikal raha hai, jha raha hai. Means that the time is going towards the downside one. Okay, it's called Utsarpini Kal. And then, so we divided this the entire cycle into two portions. You are seeing up here one, right? So from the 12 noon to the 6, we divided into a 6 part. And then after from again 6 to 12, we divided again into the 6 part. And we that the full circle, we call it a Kala Chakra. What we call Kala Chakra or a Kalpa Kal, one Kalpa Kal. And do you know how big it is? So it is a 20 Kroda Krodi Sagar. 20 crore into 20 into crore, that many sagars. Okay, so that is that much big. But on top of that, how the big is our fifth ara? Right now we are in fifth ara. So how big it is? We are here, right? Oh, sorry. We are here, fifth ara. So it is just how big? 21,000 year. And then the sixth is also 21,000. And that is even not a drop against the first, second, third, and fourth one. So it has their name. So first one is called Sukham Sukham. What it called? Hello, are you there? You can unmute yourself. Kian, Hanit, and Mani. Okay, so all those the six names is just made of the two one, Sukham and Dukham. Out of two one, they make it all the name of all those the six one, right? So first one is a two times Sukh, double Sukh. So Sukham Sukham. Second one is just only one time Sukh, so it's called a Sukham. Third one is one time Sukh and little bit of Dukh. So Sukham, Dukham. Fourth one is, now you can bring that Dukh up and Sukh later. So in a fourth one, Dukh pehle aayega or Sukh baad mein aayega. So it's called Dukham Sukham. Fifth one is Dukham. यहाँ पे सुख आएगा ही नहीं, सारा दुखी दुखी. If you are seeing all around everywhere, we can see all those the people are always been दुखी. वो हर दफा दुखी रहते हैं. So that is called Dukham. And the sixth one is Dukham Dukham. It's a very painful one. Sixth one is. Okay, and then it will be start again. So from this way, it start again. Then the first ara on Utsarpini, it's called Dukham Dukham. Then second ara, it's called Dukham. Third ara, it's called Dukham Sukham. When there is a Dukham Sukham ara, on that time, Tirthankar bonds and there will be a 24 Tirthankars. So how big this one? Dukham Sukham, 1 crore year less than 41,000 year. How many? In a 1 crore sagar, but less 42,000 year. 21,000 year for our Dukham and 21,000 year for Dukham Dukham. Okay, so we'll be learning out. Okay, pretty quick one. Ausarpini, we already told you. Utsarpini, we already told you, right? So in Ausarpini, what would be happen? Ausarpini, aage badhega. Okay, so what would be developing? So this says happiness, strength, age, body, religious strength, okay, and state of mind. Everything will be increasing, including your health as well. Okay, so that is in Ausarpini. But in Utsarpini, everything going to be deteriorated. One, your health, your age, your strength, your happiness, your body, everything is going down, down, down towards the downside. Okay, so it's called Utsarpini. Okay, so yeah, that is they says from the Sukham means there is a double Sukh over there. Sukham, single Sukh there. Then Sukham Dukham, तो पहले सुख आएगा फिर दुख आएगा. So वो थोड़ा सा और कम है. Dukham Sukham, so पहले दुख आएगा और फिर खुशी मिलेगी. So that is also even bad than the Sukham Dukham. Fifth one is really bad, Dukham, and Dukham Dukham is worse. Okay, that is what they say. Right? So in this one, in Utsarpini, we have 1, 2, and in 3. And up to this ara, It's called a we are that the people are enjoying like a bhog bhumi, means they do not need to go for earnings. Okay, they do not need to build their home by themselves. Even they do not have to work for themselves as well. Okay, even they don't have to do any work. They are just here for enjoyment, for the full fun. Do you know why? Because during that time their all requirement is been furnished by whom? By Kalpavruksha. Okay, so they are enjoying like a Bhog Bhumi, and then after we become a Karma Bhumi from the 4 to 6. It's become a Karma Bhumi. Karma Bhumi means you need to go for to you need to go out, have to do the work, earn money for your living. Then you can live it. Okay, you need to build your house yourself. You need to cook for yourself or for your family. That everything, all those the works you need to do. So that's why it's called a Karma Bhumi. Okay. Yeah, this is how it is a bad that is will been showing. And now this is the how, what is the duration of each one? We already know about 21,000 for Dukham and Dukham, right? 5 and 6. Dukham Sukham, we already know about how many? One crocodic year, less than 42,000 year. But then after first, second, and third, it is pretty easy. First one is a 3 crocodile, a 4 crocodile saga. Second one is a 3 crocodile saga, and fourth one is a 2 crocodile saga. Simple as it is. Okay, and they give calculations about the kalpakal. What do you mean by sagar? Okay, so what do you mean by kroda krodi? Kroda krodi means 100 millions, and 100 million sagar. So one sagar, it's like billions and billions of the year. Okay, so that's why they say so one Kodakuri, one Kalpkal is become a uh, 20 Kodakuri Sagar. Okay, means okay, 10 here and 10 there. So it's become a 2 billion Sagar year. So that is how big is billions. Because one Sagar, it's about, you know, means in a Palya, it's about, oh, they says the 1,000 million Palya is equal to 1 billion palya, right? So that is the one sagar, 1 billion palya, and one palya is a huge amount. Okay, they're all going through the how many of those the years. You will see, right, how they can count it out a one palya. They says if you want to dig a big hole, okay, almost like an 8 mile or 12.87, it means that, yeah, 13 kilometer long, 13 kilometer wide, and 13 kilometer deep, and filled with a very small pieces of a hair. Okay, and they says which what the hair you are going to use it. They says newborn baby of a sheep of the first era. And now take this the piece one after another with the gap of 100 year. And then the total time to take an empty this the entire pit, it's called a one palya. Right, so now you already understand what is the palya is a huge big amount of those years. Okay, and then after this is, okay, one koti palya, one purva. So you know that, right? Our first Tirthankar Bhagwan Rishabdev has a life of 80 5 84 lakh. Okay, yeah, 84 lakh means 8.4 million purva, and they give a one purvang. So in a one Purvang, it has 8.4 million year pass. And that how many Purvang needs to be passed for one Purva? 84 lakh Purvang, 8.4 million Purvang needs to be passed for one Purva. So you will consider, now you will know, right? How big is a one Purva? So that is not only the one Purva, but I say 8.3 million Purva. Rishabdev Bhagwan as a king was there, and then after just the last 100,000 Purva, he become like a Tirthankar. And they measure about all those the distance. Okay, so how big it is, a Dhanush, and what is the length of our entire universe, and this is a full comparisons how it is been. But this, if I'm going to take it, it will be taken full part, but I only give you what usually going to be happened. Okay, so let me stop this sharing. Do you understand it? You know that from those the Purvas, right now our life is just even less than 100 years. On that time, Rishabdev Bhagwan's time, it was billions and billions of years their life, and everything was decreasing from the billions of billion years to even less than 100 years has been left. By end of our, right now it is a fifth era, is Dukhamara. So by end of our era, after almost like 80,000 year, maximum life is 20 years. How much? Maximum life is 20 years. And do you know what is the maximum height? Maximum height is just like this one, just like these things. That is the maximum height. So right now your height is much more. For against that one, you are like a giant. Money, you know that over there, they are even not like a small baby. Our small baby is bigger than that. Our born baby is bigger than those the Manushya now is going to be, while you are about to, after almost like during an 80,000 year, when this the time ends for those the Dikham Kal, on that time everyone's height is going to be that much small. And that's why it's called a Dukham. Now it's time, you will see their pain, frustrations, and everything is going to be increase more. Okay, and in a sixth era is almost like you are in a first hell. You are almost like in a first hell. There are no food left over in this earth because there is not a fire. Our entire land is like a barren land. Okay, they cannot cultivate any of those uh, there are no trees has been left, so they cannot grow anything. Okay, entire water is been so much polluted, so it's not a drinkable water. So what people are used to do it, do you know? They keep hunting, they keep killings. To whom? Other human. They see their babies, they catch it, they eat it as it is, because there is not a fire, even they are not roasting it. And that is how it is. It is so painful. It's like जैसे मनी जा रहा है और लोगों ने देखा रहे ये बच्चा जा रहा है and we are so hungry, तो वो आके मनी को पकड़ लेंगे और ऐसे ही कच्चा कच्चा खाना स्टार्ट कर देंगे. That is, it's starting in a sixth hara, because on that time, at the end of the fifth hara, the fire will be disappear. And when this the entire time cycles will end, on that time a big pralay will come. Okay, so this one is really big chapter. It is just about to know you, but this is just for this the knowledge one. Okay, in a Sukham one, no one has to do anything. You know that in whenever, even though if you are in a third ara or I will say second ara, right? Sukham or Sukham one. So like a Henny wants to wear a very precious jewelry and wants to see her like a princess one. So what do you need to do, Henny? Do you know on that time? Just go to this the Kalprooks. There is a big, nice mirror. Okay, and you just go against the mirror and you says, okay, I want to wear something really very rich and nice dress. And suddenly one wardrobe will come appear to you. Okay, from those the tree that the wardrobe comes out, it opens and it has all those the dresses, and that the dresses fits to Henny's. Okay, it's about to the size of the same size water, and with the perfect fitting for you, Henny. When you don't need to stitch or anything, you grab it, you wear it. There is another chest comes down up there with this the all jewelries. You whatever the jewelries you like it, you take it, wear it. That's it, and have a fun. Okay, and what would be happening next morning if I don't want to? Okay, you don't need to worry it. Take it, leave it. That's it. Even you are not putting in a cupboard anywhere. On the road, wherever you want to leave it, leave it. Next morning, you getting another one. Next morning, you are getting another one. Does it is a more fun, right? Even you don't have to bother about it. Okay, somebody will take it. Okay, I don't care. Whoever want to take it, take it. And then after, if Henny say, hey, okay, right now I am in America and I want to go to India and want to see what's going over there. Or I heard that there is like a nice Girnarji. Okay, I want to see the Girnarji. Hmm? So what would be happen? Do you know? Suddenly one plane come to you and say, okay, Henny, this plane is just for you. You will be sitting down over there and it will be take you wherever you want to go. You don't even have to spend any money. You just need to think about it and it will be happening immediately. You know that even in first ara, so there are the 7 7 7 7 days. Okay, so within an first, second, and third, within 21 days, okay, Henny is like a grown up, like a 16 17-year-old girl, and Henny would be knowing everything. She knows the dancing, she knows the martial arts, she knows the cooking, she knows how to do the makeup. Okay, she knows how to swim it. Okay, she also knowing, okay, how to playing any musical instrument. She will be master of everything just within how many days? Do you know? Just within in 21 days. Wow, is that amazing, right? So that is in a Sukham. Okay, Sukhamara. So that is in a first ara. So that's why they have all those kalpruks. And so Henny is just going and say, hey, okay, I want to play fluid, and immediately that the fluid come. But says that, okay, I am just alone and I do not have anybody to give me a support like an orchestra one. And then the kalpruks start playing all those other instruments, whatever you are thinking up there. Okay, and you know you have a really sweet voice, you can start singing, you can dancing, you can play music. Even you don't need to go to any school to learn any of those the art. You will just learn by yourself just within 21 days. That's it, done. Is that amazing, right? And their life is, do you know how big it is, their life? 3 palya, and we already know about how big is the palya, right? One palya is a 8.4 million purvang. Okay, and so that is just the one. So that kind of the 3 times, so that is a big one you are enjoying. Okay, so this one is about a Kal Chakra. So we learn about from the worst to the best one, and everything will be fall in between it. Any question? Oh, there is also one surprising thing. First, second, and third one. Okay, first, second, and in a third era up to that one, even parents cannot able to see their kids face. Okay, so it is about It's like an, that in a, whenever it's only the 6 months left of their life, and not 6 months, 9 months left of their life. On that time, okay, a girl become a pregnant, and they give a birth of a pair, one boy and one girl. Whenever they just give a birth, on that time they die. Both, both will die. Both will die together. So even they are not able to see their face of their kids. That's surprise, right? Hmm. And there is also one another surprising thing. So I have a quick question, right? So if their parents died, then who will take care of those small baby just who are just born, right? Somebody needs to be take care, correct? Because their parents immediately die. Even they are not able to see their faces as well. So how those small baby will survive? Money? Do you know? Just think and tell me how, then how they will survive. This is the last question, and then we are closing our class. है नहीं, क्या करेंगे? जैसे वो छोटे छोटे बच्चे अभी they are just born and their parents died. So how dare the small kids survive? What they do if they are still too young to eat any of those the food, right? Over there, all foods is given by culprits, and they can start able to eat it all those the foods within in 20 days, 21 days. They become growing so much big, and they can start eating it. Even not that after 7 days they will start it. Okay, but up to the 7 days, what they will do? Do you know what they do? Whenever they are getting hungry, they just suck their thumbs. That's it. Okay, and that thumbs, this thumbs has so much of those powerful that the secrets just going into their tongue, and they start growing it. From the one day, they are almost like our 1 year kid. Okay, after borning and within once the 1 day over, it's almost like our full grown kids. Okay, second day, third day, that within an 20 days they will be grown like a mature girl and mature boy. So they are growing pretty fast, pretty fast. Within in 7 days, they start from the crawling to walking. Have you seen any kids just start walking it? Okay, within next 7 days, they can start speaking it. They start learning many languages. Okay, so these are just a 10 days old boy and 10 days old girl. They speaks many languages. Wow, that's surprise, right? And then after they will start eating it. So within once they become a 21 days old, done. They know many languages. They know singing. They know dancing. They know usually everything. Riding a horse or whatever you can say. Okay, including how to groom yourself, doing a makeup and everything, they know it. Okay, and eventually whenever it's going towards this one, at the during even in the worst one, dukham, it is in a 6 hour, right? On that time when the kids are born, many times their parents eat them because they are so hungry and they do not like it. You will see those are the vast difference, right? In the first one, their parents cannot see their face. Here one, even before kids see their parents face, some of those the kids, their parents start eating some of their kids. So it is very hard to survive in a 6-1, very hard. And maximum life is just the 20 years. That is maximum life. Okay. So with this one, we are concluding today's session one. And the next week, we will have something really nice one. Please go through entire Bhaktamar. I've already teach you so far, right? And try to remember as many slokas as you can. Okay. And if you say, Henny, 16 or 17 slokas, I can ask you, okay, tell me 15 sloka, tell me 10 sloka. And then you can start reciting it, right? You can do, right? Same thing for Manit as well. Okay, Manit and Kian. I want to know, you will try to go a maximum. If you're doing all 48, there is a special prize for you. And it will become to your home that the special prize. It is not just a certificate, but it is a really a prize. Okay. So see you next week. Jai Janendra, and let's will reciting a Namokar mantra all together. Namo Hantanam, Namo Siddhanam, Namo
Ayayanam, Namo
Namo
Varayanam,
Namo
Namo Yoyasavasamam, Eso Panchadamukaro Sarvapapanasono Manglanam Cha Sarvesim Padmam
Padmam
Havai
Havai
Mangalam.
Mangalam. Jai Janendra. See
Jai
you next
Jinendra,
week. Jai
bye.
Janendra. Bye.